Okay. So we are going to watch the Salad Baker's World Record speed run today. Let me just pop on this channel. There we go. So huge congrats to Salad Baker's first and foremost because they did the world's first sub 1 hour speed run today, and it was actually amazing. It was so fun to watch. It reminded me kind of like watching some of the best guilds in the world do like the highest keys in Mythic Plus. Like it was just pacing. It was all about pacing. Was massive. They didn't do any like crazy pulls. They didn't do like any skips, obviously, because we can't really do that. It is just pacing. It could have definitely been a lot faster. Not a lot, but definitely like minutes faster just from things being sloppy, and then a couple more minutes faster from them like doing some of the big pulls, like the Faralina pull that Noobs pulls off, and also the other spider pull that Noobs does, and then like the progress pull opening. That said, it was an insane run. Huge grats to them. There were a couple sloppy things, and we're actually going to watch like the little meme things after Gashel. We're gonna watch some of the meme things first. But one of the first things I want to point out, they only are running one rogue, and that's only because Roguish isn't here, right? They're running one rogue, and that's because Roguish had to work today. So Johns is the exposed armor rogue, and he's actually running it as daggers. Daggers exposed armor rogue. So he'll use Sinister Strike. I'll show like for people that don't know how he's keeping exposed up. He's pretty much just using Sinister Strike initially to get expose up. And then if he's ever low on getting expose up again, he uses Sinister Strikes again. He does do small slice and dices, and you're not seeing like an eviscerate here. So like the real thing is, you can see he'll drop slice and dice. If you're doing this, you have to be focused on getting the expose up. That is like all that matters. Let me lower the volume of that also. And then also he actually ends up getting the 100 parse on 4 Horsemen. All right, there we go. Back. And then past that, I want to look at the overall raid damage. Their raid damage is actually insane. They do have the fastest. They got the fastest 4 Horsemen kill, and it should have been faster actually. And we'll talk about that when we get there. But their overall damage is insane. Nars and Captain actually pumping. A lot of people died during this run. There was a lot of deaths during this run. Uric is right up there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 warriors at 1,000 plus overall damage. Their warriors destroyed this raid. And if you look at any of the raids near them, this is kind of like currently the best, the highest output of DPS in the world. There's nothing really, well, like Progress can put up this damage numbers. I would say Rise probably can put up this sort of damage numbers, and then if Onslaught had like a clean run with all of their best players, could put up like these sort of damage numbers. Out Noobs too, because Noobs has a lot of gear though, but they can absolutely. Past that, if we want to look just like really quickly at like overall things, boss damages, we see that Captain's number 1, Nars number 2 after today, and then Noobs or CN United, I'm not sure. And then on overall damage, it's Nars, then Captain. Insane. And then on tanks, damage for tanks, we got Shiro, and Lottie. So all 3 from Salad Baker's here. So Salad Baker's 59 minutes, 44 seconds, world first, sub 1 hour run. We're going to watch it in 1 sec. There's a couple things that happen, which, as you guys know that have been watching my run tonight, this is what happens to Tails. He gets the swap here, and then he doesn't move. One fat rip. We're just going to watch the meme things first, right? The next rip, actually, should I make this so that you guys can hear? I'm going to make it so you guys can hear. No, there's curse words. We're not going to do that. All right. And then Cadet, unfortunately, decided to eat 4 ticks of Void Zone. Damage, Damage. Damage. Dead. Unfortunate. Do I want to? I'll show this one later because I don't want to double up on Cadet. And then our boy, dude, our fucking boy. I feel so bad, but like I memed so hard tonight. Fat Keck W. Actually, we can play the sound on this because he was just staring. He was just staring at his screen, at other things.
Use free experience.
This is our boy Drast.
Oh fuck, dude, I'm kicked W.
Oh, it's a rip, dude. So Salad Bakers had some mistakes, obviously, in their run.
Kick W.
Salad Bakers had some mistakes in their run, right? But everyone has mistakes, right? And when they get a really clean run, they're just going to be even faster. There was a lot of deaths in the red. A lot of deaths. If we look at the overall run, here we go. Deaths. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 deaths. Let's dive right in. And then we get a tiny bit of music in the background again. Really low, hopefully. It didn't count Cadet's second death. Okay, yeah, it didn't count Cadet's second death on the logs also, Smalls. You are very true, because he's not in combat, dude. Because it's not in combat. Cadet dies again, which is the clip that I pulled up, and we'll get to it when we get there. We don't see any Petries on these logs. There should have been a Petri probably on Thaddeus, and I'll talk about that. And then on top of that, right before I really like dive into things, I do want to mention this is probably the last like speedrun we'll watch at like a normal pace of Naxx, because Naxx things aren't going too crazy with like different strats yet. So this is gonna be like a normal pace speedrun because they just pull so fast. They just move so fast, right? Once they start, they're in it. They're just going ham. So we're gonna watch this at a normal pace. And also, we're glad that Gracious is okay. He took a nap, and it postponed the speedrun for quite a while. If anyone was watching this live, Nars had to go over to Gracious's house to try to wake him up or to try to see if he was okay. He wasn't answering the door or phone calls. And then Nars actually ended up going back there a second time. There we saw one lightning bolt go out, it looked like. So one person used a lightning bolt there. Ramstein's lightning bolt's awesome trinket, or yeah, just awesome trinket for the AoE pretty much in here. It's really nice. And one thing that like Salad Bakers does, I think maybe not better than anyone, but like potentially, one thing that Salad Bakers does really, really well, especially in Spiderwing, because this is where it like matters the most, early Spider, is the entire raid moving into things, right? They have the entire raid move into mobs or move into pulls instead of trying to like LOS pull and stuff. That just is honestly a time waster in a real speedrun environment. Another thing love to mention is that you can dodge the knock up on a noob. Just move out of the way. Or if you get web wrapped like some people do, right? Like a lot of melee aren't using FAPs. So if you get web wrapped, just do that. And then he's slowly kiting a noob. Don't like chain kite a noob, so that like the main thing is what if there was like if people get stuck off of the boss. So you slowly kite the noob. Can't choose more than 350 quality. Anyone know why? It might be your internet. I should have really fast internet right now. Does anyone able to see things well? I'm on fiber right now to do this. I'm at parents. Thanks, parents. See right here, again, like a really good job of them just moving into the pulls. They get both this and the skitterers, and like they're really good at also rotating AoE taunts, right? Salad Bakers is, I would say, from the speedruns we've watched so far, potentially the best in the world at their AoE taunt rotation. Potentially the best. When they do a pull like this, like there's almost always an AoE lip. You know, if they're doing a double pull, there's almost always someone AoE lipping, right? There's an AoE taunt we saw go out. Lottie makes the call for Gooch to grab all of it, so they're waiting. Grabs it, AoE taunt lips going out. Like, I don't know, and target dummies. I don't know exactly how many. Well, we can look in the logs. AoE taunt's called what? Intimidating Roar? No. What's AoE taunt called in the logs? Intimidating Shout. Intimidating Shout. 18 of them. Challenging Shouts. 10. Intimidating Shouts of the Fear. Pfft, get out of here, Fear. AoE Fear, get out of here. Challenging Shout. 10 casts, which is pretty crazy. That's all they're using. I mean, it's mostly, like, it's literally all in the beginning, you know? Like, early on, Necrostalker, Dread Creeper. There's one cast on the Smiths later, and then one cast, a couple casts later, 4 casts later also, with Panta and Lottie. So, and then if we go to everyone, get out of here, Warriors. Masterwork target dummies. Let's look at the table. 22 target dummies used. 22 target dummies used. So they do a fantastic job of taking care of things when they overpull or when they do a big pull. They do a fantastic job of dealing with it. And it's interesting to me, the coolest thing is that it's not like, I mean, they have to have had it set up beforehand, because Lottie doesn't like yell it out. Maybe someone does in Discord that we don't hear, but you don't hear it from Lottie or Drast. What do target dummies do? Target dummies get set on the ground and they AoE taunt at, like, they do like pulsing AoE taunts. So it pretty much just saves people's lives. They're very essential to speedruns. They saved my guild on Resuvius tonight because whites love to grief that fight. And Salad Baker's had a super clean Resuvius in this today. Again, like I was mentioning, they run into these pulls, which is like great. Like a lot of guilds do the thing where you precast, like have mage precast, or you pull these back. Just don't have people run behind them. You shouldn't chain pull. If people don't get, like, if you don't get behind, you shouldn't get knocked around too much. Your whites are so bad for that fight, dude. I'm not gonna fight it. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight it. Resuvius is probably the guild killer, I feel like. They move in, grab Faralina. Again, like, they never wait for, like, precasts, which is just obviously essential in any speed run. They never really wait for precasts, and they have the worshippers that they can just kill, right? It's like, these are the guys that they can just kill. So, like, they're there in position. Easy. Captain is doing 2.3k DPS. Eggnog, 2.2. Like, the overall output of DPS in this raid is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All 8 people on the logs are at 2k above. Here, it'd be nice to see speed items, and that's something that they're definitely going to do. Naxx from vanilla to classic progression is a joke. Yeah, it's absolutely... Just people do so much damage. Really nice chain pull here. I always talk about the Hunter, and I think Eggnog does a really, really good job. There's one time where he he kind of makes a scary pull. They pull it off, but it was a not the pull intended. Actually, twice. There's twice in this raid where he pulls things he shouldn't have. But I think, sorry, Iron Gooch. Iron Gooch, I think Gooch is, does a really, really good job with his pulling. Mainly, my favorite part about Saladbaker's pulling and their hunter pulling is he will pull things through the raid and then position for the next pull. Right? Traeger, what's up, dude? How are you, brother? Good morning. Good morning. Did you watch this run yet? I'm sure you... It was probably like night. It was nighttime for you guys, right? Because I know some people in Saladbaker's went to sleep. That's something actually I kind of want to mention too. I've mentioned this before, but like, if you're in a good position... Here, let's double up the time. If you're in a good position... Right? Like this Pat is back here. That's nice. They can grab the shade of Naxx. If you're in a good position, pulling these ads, the acolytes, pull them and run through. Pull them and run through. Right? Pull them and just run through. So you're not sitting back there while the ghouls are God, I'm good at Twitch. While the ghouls are patting, or even the spider pat, so that they can't pat back to you. Only the beginning, I had your own run on the Horde Guild. Oh, okay. Yeah, the run was nothing like crazy special with their pulls or their pathing, just really clean, a lot of damage. Saladbaker's fully relied on their damage output to just pump. Like there were deaths, but like the pulling was really clean from Iron Gooch, other than the 2 pulls we're going to point out later. And that's like not a big deal, right? Lottie goes on to a life-giving gem just for safety here, because they're planning on killing Myexna before Myexna does a web wrap. So they want to kill Myexna before Myexna does a web wrap here. And that's a big thing for all speedruns now. We're seeing every speedrun guild move through Spider first. You can clear Spiderwing in under 10 minutes, as we're seeing they're on Myexna at 7 minutes and 40 seconds. They are going to Recklessness Myexna. Unfortunately, some people, like Ganker, who's over here on Saya, he actually gets web wrapped here. So when he gets out of the web wrap, he can't come in and Recklessness. So you can see Saya Yarlar. I can never pronounce that correct. And Gooch and Chaotic, everyone like moved away to kill some stuff. They're breaking some people out. And Myexna's dead. Boom. That was it. That fast. That fast. Like if we look at kill times in this raid, Myexna's down in 32 seconds. Myexna's down in 32 seconds. Myexna barely had a chance to do anything. Pretty much owned. Now they get to put on their only concentrated stones for the entire raid. They just get to put them all on right now. In this wing, a good thing that you can do in this wing is chain pull all of these with the goblin that pats. I know a lot of guilds don't, or not the goblin, the gargoyle that pats. A lot of guilds don't do that. This gargoyle doesn't actually do the AoE cast. This gargoyle doesn't do the chain AoE cast. This first one. So you can just pull it. Pull it with the group. Now Gooch should pull the next thing, right? So technically, I would say that was slightly slow of Gooch, but that's not like a... That was like seconds, right? You can see it looked like it was Cadet kiting that around. Was a little scary on positioning there. They get this second group of gargoyles, and Saladbaker's is actually going to go full pump. Full pump. That was just the padded gargoyle, actually. So Cadet was just up there to get the padded gargoyle. So Saladbaker's ideally wants to go to a Diamond Flask set. Right here, everyone can go to a Diamond Flask set. Because you can just... There's no point not to. Because you want to just pump through this. But Baker's uses a priest in pretty much every group. They've got 7 priests, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 priests. So, like, they can just pump, dude. Any luck on weaponry and Naxx? In my raid, Gressel did drop. Gressel dropped. So I'm still weaponless from Naxx, but we got a Gressel, so that's fat. Our rogue officer got it. See, they're at 6 stacks, and they're going to chain pull, right? 8 stacks now. Like, and they're not actually taking too much. They're taking a lot of damage, but their healing output is actually insane. Like, their healing output is pretty nutty. If you go to everything, summary, wait for this to load. Look at these priests, dude. Look at these priests. Oh, this isn't it. This isn't the right run. Jesus. I was like, those aren't the priests, dude. That's not even close. But 418 HPS from Tweety. 418 HPS. Almost 400 HPS from Yarlar. Dude. Prayer of Healing. Popping off, guys. Prayer of Healing is just the best. Flash heal up here. Prayer of Healing. Tweety's healing output in this raid was actually insane. Actually insane. Oh, and I just realized. Let me move this right there, so you guys can see some chat. There. That's even better. And then let me move this here too. Boom. Okay. So Noth, they're obviously going to kill Noth before a teleport. He did have 34 Novas. Novas are probably for like this area after Noth. They're going to get the ads, bring the ads on top of them. Noth does blink, but Lottie pulls Rage and doesn't Bloodthirst. Watch, he's not going to Bloodthirst here. Yep. He has Bloodthirst up for a split second there, right? Where he could have Bloodthirst. He actually doesn't Bloodthirst so that he can go in and doesn't get a parry on the Bloodthirst so everyone can just keep pumping, right? Really clean play from tanks to pull a little bit of Rage, or at least pull the Bloodthirst CD when you see that he's going to do or when you know he's going to blink. It's only for like a split second, but it was useful. Boom. Now, they're pretty much going to straight pump through here. It's kind of standard, right? But I would say their Loatheb is very, very impressive, which we'll see in a second. Pick up the Plague Beast. See those Holy Novas right there? Holy Novas are great because, one, they heal your group, right? But they also do the AoE damage and cause 0 threat. Literally 0 threat. Big fat O. So it is amazing for Holy Novas. This is a great spot for Holy Novas. And then on Hygen, if you get teleported on Hygen, I would even do this if your guild's not doing a speed run, dude. Just like don't run. If your guild's doing a speed run and you got teleported on Hygen, don't run, dude. Literally don't run. And yeah, if you have the and I would assume most of them have the Mara Dagger. If you have the Mara Dagger, dude, literally you're making mana back. That's a perfect place to make your mana back. But like, if you're teleported on Hygen and you run back and die, you're griefing, dude. We AFK if we get teleported? Yeah. That's what you just sit there and wait. Right? There's actually like a little bit of griefing from Cadet. So Tails is taking a lot of damage. Tails is the only one that ran. Tails did it. Solo. Was it worth? I mean, I guess he got in. Oh, no shit talk towards Cadet at all, dude. But I think Cadet stays back for a second. You can just ignore these guys. They'll despawn. Don't even attack them. Who do they get stuck on? All right, so as you can see, 2 priests are gone here, guys. 2 priests are going to log out. Yaller and Tweety are going to log out here. They're literally... Yeah, I think it might have been Tails. Let's... It might have been Tails. I'm not sure who's behind here.
Tails, bro. We have to wait for him.
Yep. So it was Tails.
Why even fucking attack them?
3.
Start casting a greater heal on me. Now, PI me.
If they missed the sub-hour because of that, that would have been not ideal. That was a full, like, 6 seconds. All right. Lottie, as you guys... Oh, wait. This is perfect to show. Lottie's dual wielding this fight. He's using Diamond Flask before we even do anything. This was us going through Riley's logs earlier. Before we even do anything. Look at this healing on Loatheb, guys. Look at the healing on Loatheb. Lottie. All of the healing, dude. The Diamond Flask, dude. All the healing. His Diamond Flask set, hard carried. Yo. He got PI'd, dude. Yeah, he gets PI. Beautiful. There's the shield wall. And then he pops back to dual wield. He shield walls a little bit early there, right? He shield walls before he really runs in. So it's a little bit early, right? So I think this is a huge play, right? PI your tank, let him Diamond Flask, and you're going to kill Loatheb. Healing's like nothing. Flask ticket for 1,066. Yeah, it's kind of insane. All right, so they're waiting here. Boom. Shield walls, right? He could have shield walled right here. Gets Death Wish up. I think he's going to Death Wish. Nope, no Death Wish. But he's dual wielding to pump the threat. Oh yeah, Death Wish is up. Duh. All right. So he's dual wielding. So the big reasoning for doing all of this is so that he can pump threat right away, and get a huge threat lead. So that everyone can just can pump, right? This is a big play from Lottie. Honestly, I think every guild is going to do something similar to it. Dude, yeah, you have to wait out a swing timer, but he did it so early, right? If you when you swap weapons, it is a full GCD of swing time, right? Like you have to wait, but he did do it really early. It's like a second early. It's not like a big deal. How's it not 100 healing parse, dude? Wait, is it really the 99 healing parse for warriors? Sambro, thank you for the follow, man. I don't know what floating combat text he has, but his add-ons are in his stream. So everyone go check out Lottie's stream, obviously. So this gives us a main tank POV, right? Loatheb is already almost dead. Loatheb's at 30%. People only get MSBT. Boom. Scrolling battle text. People only get 1 spore in this raid, right? And Lottie does have 1 paladin that's just ready to hit him with a fatty lay on hands. Right there. Oh. All right, this last spore is alive. Look at it. This last spore is alive. This is for the pumpers, right? This is for the pumpers. Nars goes in and kills it before Captain can get it. All right. Their 2 logged off healers are about to log in right now. right? They wait till they're out of combat. They're logged off. Healers log back in. Everyone pops their Diamond Flask sets. Everyone else goes Diamond Flask set. And they just chain pull and destroy this, dude. They chain pull and destroy this. Yo, Aramit sent you? Yeah, Aramit's literally one of the best rogues in the world, but he's also just one of the best dudes in the world. By far. Honestly, one of my favorite people I've ever met through gaming. This was healed by 2 people ATM. Yeah, well, they've also got like Diamond Flask sets rolling, and they kill things so fast, right? Other people have Diamond Flask sets rolling. They kill things so fast. Look at this. This is still basically 2 healed, right? Yeah. Look, like this is normal pace, guys. This is a normal pace. This is not sped up. Gets this pull. Things are pretty much global. Like these guys can live for a second. Boom, boom, boom. Lottie gets low there. Last stand. This chain pull was a little bit scary. That chain was a little bit scary. Only 11 green mana pots for healers. So. Nars didn't want Captain to out DPS him on boss and trash damage. I'm sure you didn't see it, but it was pretty crazy. Captain was so close. Captain was Captain beat him on boss damage, but Nars beat him on boss and trash. Here they just run in, right? Got Fear Wards rolling. And this is like what I was mentioning earlier, like the part that kind of reminds me of like Mythic Plus, you know? It's crazy, but like you're literally just pulling on repeat. This is normal speed, you know? It's like, oh, things are about to die, get it. Gooch grabs that right through. And again, like Iron Gooch does a really good job of doing pulls and running to the group. Yeah, Nars was like almost over 100 DPS ahead. That wouldn't have made the difference, but it was a close one. Captain just crushes. Nars gets his THC from this today. Surprised me Nars gets prio on aggressive THC when Captain is so close to him. Nars is like... I can't... The way that Salad Baker's players describe Nars is he's basically a robot. He is... just does so much damage. Always. He's just so consistent. You know? It's just, yeah, that's it, Traeger. It's just Nars, dude. Like, Captain's amazing. Amazing. And I can't say anything for anything. Like, Eggnog pumps also with his Gressel. But when Nars and Captain with the Gressel THC, give it to him, dude. Like, when Nars and Captain get Gressel THC, we're going to see some... Like, people were asking earlier, like, if sub 50 minutes possible and only with Bisgear, right? DPS items to Nars and heal items to Lottie. Lottie pretty much has everything. Look at how fast all of these die, too. Like, that charge, like, you see how people are spread out? Their casters are spread out, so they're not having, like, some crazy, like... insane raid damage, go out with like a double charge and just killing someone instantly. Gooch gets low for a second, gets the pull, moves through. There was actually earlier one thing I did not call out. Here, let me see if I can get to... Okay. Okay. I'm just going to go from here. I don't want to move. All right, I'm going to go from here. So, yo, Fat, have a good one, man. Gotta watch the show with the wife. Enjoy it, man. Hope you watch the best show. Okay. So one of the priests, I believe it is, moves to position here. Moves to try to get ahead and position better here. Boom. Click. It's one of the mages. One of the mages runs right through this pack and gets cleaved down pretty much yoinked. You see him run through And you see his little gnome. Oh. And dead. So that's one thing that, like, I mean, it's not a big deal. But it happened, right? It's just, the pacing here is just amazing. Like, it's just honestly so impressive. And then Resuvius was like the one place where I was like, not nervous, but I think this is where every guild kind of clenches a bit. Because whites like to grief. Good thing there's 7 of them in the raid. But whites do have a tendency. Let's just, like, right? Get it, get the taunt, and then gets into position. And then everyone picks up their mob perfectly. This was perfect. Like, this was a really good job. A really good job. Like, gets picked up the next one. Lottie can go in and do a little bit of DPS. The taunt goes out. They move the other mob away. Lottie can go pick it up, hits it with a taunt, moves it back into position for the whites to get it, dude. This RNG could dude, the 1% RNG, man. The 1% RNG, but you have 7 priests. You have backups for everything. And you kind of move in early for it too. If you have shadow resistance on, apparently it makes the boss break early, or the MC break early, because your shadow res gets transferred to the mobs. But yeah, the 1%, you just always have backups. Always be ready with the backups. Priest not throwing for once. They did it. And the girdle of the mentor drops, and Lottie is just like, give that to me right now. It's amazing. This was, they get double staff at the beginning and then double axe. A little scary. They opt to split them up and not to try to cleave them down, because if one cleave goes out from sweeping strikes, here's the pull that this is pointless. Gooch tries to feign death it, but you don't have to pull that. You don't have to pull that. So everyone knows you don't have to pull that. Yeah, you target dummy it. My guild used like 30 target dummies tonight, and it was the only reason why we killed Resuvius when the whites were griefing. You have to get these swords, try to kill them really fast, and then just move in. Like, everyone else should just pretty much be moving in now. Watch out for the swords, like, little cleave damage. He uses Kiss on this pull. They basically global it. Nice move in to grab these two. That was actually great padding. Here's another place where, like, if we see, which I would anticipate Salad Baker's using Swiftness Zanzas next week, or next DMF, after the Spiderwing, right? They're going to go for the big Spiderwing pulls. They're going to go for the big Spiderwing pulls, and then after that, Swiftness Zanza. Boom. Yeah, he equips Girdle of the Mentor right away, dude. Girdle of the Mentor is on, right? Swiftness Zanza. Look at like, this is just so much transit, right? So much transit time. We don't really have to, here, we'll double speed. We can skip Gothik. There's nothing, Gothik is just a tank and spank. One thing I would mention that I love to mention on Gothik is that if your DPS on the other side on a speedrun are here waiting, or at the gate waiting, what do they anticipate your guild just does so little DPS, dude? Do they CC anything for Gothik? Nope, just blow it up. Blow it up. Just kill Gothik. Like, the gate's not gonna, you're not gonna DPS, dude. They look at where they kill everything, right? On Gothik. They're literally they stand on the portal, right? I guess I can show you guys really fast. But on Gothik, they just stand here and kill it. They just pump. All right. And then again, like, the gate's not gonna open. Oh, that was it. That was what I wanted. All right, the gate's not gonna open. Look at how the guild is moving forward already. So the undead side is moving forward already to pull everything, right? They just get the shade, which is perfect padding, because Lottie's not there to pick up Skull yet. So they would need to get a really good stun on Skull if he wasn't there. Always make sure you disarm the ghouls. or else they're going to kill your warriors, right? You can pull these and then move through, or you can pull back. It doesn't really matter, but like the padding on these gargoyles was really nice, so they could have pulled through and grabbed the gargoyles slightly faster. That's like a split second. Thoughts on Lottie using Gressel offhand as a tank? He's using Gressel in his main hand. Your right hand is your main hand. Left hand is offhand. Here is a... Ooh. Okay, so this is a little scary. Let's listen. He swaps it a lot. Yeah, depending on a fight, he also has... He has good things to swap it too, guys. Right? All right. Let's get on some sound so you guys can hear this. All right. So this is
It's a good window to go fast. God. Need to focus gargoyles.
Right? They just go to disarm. It's like disarm
Focus
the ghouls.
the gargoyles. Focus the gargoyles. Focus the gargoyles. Focus the gargoyles. Don't die here now.
Disarm ghouls, kill gargoyles. Ghouls aren't scary if you disarm them. One person does die, gets
Kill if you got
battle
a better
res.
standing so you don't get played and spam heals.
This was
rest-
okay. So
you
that
rested
is
already, okay.
the second pull that doesn't need to be doesn't need to happen in this raid. That is the second pull that doesn't need to happen. He got Gressel for his main hand tank weapon. Then Thunder Fury came 2 weeks later. Yeah, he finally got it, dude. So they get this spirit also. They didn't need to get this spirit. And that's actually someone charges into these and pulls this spirit too. Right? So this Spirit of Naxxramas, that's the third pull they don't need, right? So they can swap later. He gets super low here, but is fine. He doesn't pull Last Stand, or doesn't pop Last Stand. Trusts his healers. Yeah, it's dependent on him tanking, him DPSing, or him going for threat mainly. So here's like the pat. You can see the pat is coming. They all need to move in fast. I don't know about that fully. Their threat can still be a thing, and okay. So Lottie's gonna press W and move in here. Look at the mana pools. Very low on Tweety, very low on Softball, half, less than half, half, less than half, half. Mages are, Chaotic is super low and Odal's low. So there they have. The thing is, they have crazy pumpers, right? So that's like the thing for that. So Lottie gets super low there, but that's because, look, mages, as we can see, look, mages are going this way towards Zaliek, right? Mages are going this way towards Zaliek. Progress did the strat where they actually they cleave down until Zaliek was at the first shield wall. This is the world's fastest for Horsemen. Not even the most clean. And they just go for the cleave strat on Mograine, right? Yeah, he has the mana weak aura right here. Yeah. Easy 800 HP dodge, dude. This is it does get a little scary. Cadet is dead here, and we'll watch the clip again. And the clip will actually be good to point out one other thing. Yeah, the guild is nut. Cadet dies to a void zone here. Cadet eats 4 ticks of a void zone. Four ticks. Moving Blue Moo into the right position. Wait for it. Void Zone is down on him. Void Zone is down on him. 12 seconds in. 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, 4 tick. 4 seconds later, okay? 4 ticks. Sometimes you're just focused on other things. Look at the feral druid, or the healing druid, Tiger, actually instantly goes to bear to try to pick it up. And another thing you see right at the end there is the snowball. This is another thing I wanted to point out. A little bit of cheese. Snowball does not go on your GCD, and if there is Blessing of Wisdom up or whatever, Wisdom up on the mobs, you can get mana back by spamming it with your heals. So Alliance can get free mana back from that. Doesn't do any DPS or any aggro or anything like that. It's just free mana. Want to buy Alliance, guys, right? Yeah, little secret. Little secret. I actually didn't know about it even. So just get a bunch of snowballs, guys. Have infinite mana. Where do you get snowballs from the winter event? You should be able to just buy them now. I think Cadet is one of the best players in the world. He had an unlucky raid, or a raid where he didn't pay as much attention, right? He's definitely one of the best players in the world, obviously. They actually get 4 stacks here, and the call is to stay in. So there's 2 more people dead, right? 2 more people are dead. All right, call is to stay in. This is scary from Lottie. This is scary from Lottie. He doesn't position, right? Like, okay, so this is scary, and he knows it, right? He sees that. He's going to get a 5th tick. Instead of just waiting, he's going to get a 5th tick here. 5,000 damage. 5th mark. So he needs to be healed up before he can go in, right? And then on this fight, and nobody goes in anyways, the idea was for Zaliek to die at the same time as Blumau, whatever. So that would have taken more mage damage. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 deaths there. And yes, dude, Johns gets the #1 world parse on 4 Horsemen as the Expose Armor Rogue, daggers. He only puts Expose Armor up 1 time, but he went in and, here, I'll show this. So here, when you're fighting Zaliek, you can have 4 melee DPS DPSing Zaliek. 4 melee DPS. Once you go to 5, you're one-shot territory. 4 melee DPS can rotate in. So Johns just moves in, right? Just rotate your big DPS in. All the priests are All of the priests are hard Look at that. 2 are dead. Soft Sook, Soft Hail, and Sook XT. Suck XT. Whatever. Saw someone say it today that as a priest on Raz, if you have Shadow Resist, I was talking about that earlier. It can break it earlier. It can break it early. Your Shadow Res gets transferred over. Pretty sure if you're you're dead, dude. If they're at a 0%, but not Cisco died too. But look at the mana. So now they're waiting. Got to get some people up. Let's look at the timer. Let's look at the timer. From death. Wait for it. We're going to look at the timer from everyone moving through, right? All right. 20, let's just say 30-30, right? 30-30. No, let's move from when they would pull. They would pull right now. 30-36-ish. 30-40 to be safe. Whatever. To be safe. 44 seconds. Or 24 seconds. That is another place that could have cost them the sub 1 hour, right? It's fine. Here's another place where we're going to see Gooch mess up a pull, but first he's going to have really good, really clean pulls. So they get these, then Gooch goes and is going to grab these bad boy. Boom. Really nice. Grabs the slimes, grabs the Retcher. They blow up the Retcher. Lottie gets low. There's a couple times where Lottie gets low through this trade. Right? They play it on the edge. Grab that, grab that, grab that, grab that. Is basically what Lottie's saying. Literally. That's like... I'll... Ah! Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Spooter. Oh, Loatheb. No, 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 no. Okay. 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 Alright. Here we go. And let me make it so you guys can hear this. I want his battle shot weak word. Does anyone have that? Which one? This one? During the speedrun, I watched Lottie and Drax.
We're not gonna get stunned because we're gonna go in. Get the Retcher. Get the Retcher. We can go in. We can go in. Just in the middle.
Right? It's like he says it twice, but it's like that was a it doesn't matter in the scheme of things, right? But like he's pretty much like, yeah, get that, get that, get that. Yeah, Drax is like I love watching Drax streams. He's so knowledgeable, such a good dude, such a nice guy, and he's so knowledgeable, such a good player. Yeah. Okay, so that grabs the Retcher. So here, after this pull, Gooch is gonna pull the. Let me even give it so that we have a good POV, right? Okay. Something similar, but doesn't include if party members are missing. Oh, yeah. I think it's on Wago. I would just ask Lottie himself. Maybe he'll... Okay, so here's one thing I want to mention. All right, so you see this little green guy right here. Oh, you don't. Chat box is getting hidden, dude. Yoink. All right, you see this little green guy right here. It's gonna be padding, right? Perfect. This little green guy. If he's right here, you can pull him. If he's right here, you can't pull him. If he's in the middle, you can pull him. If he's right here, you can't pull him again. Or else he'll chain pull these guys in the back. It's a touchy situation. It's a touchy situation, right? And so that's what's gonna happen. Is it's gonna get chain pulled. So that's, watch. Gooch is going to go for it. He's running back. Yoinks, dudes. All of them. And this is scary, right? They don't have FAP. They don't have FAP, right? You need to spread them out. This is scary. This is really scary. Eggnog dead. Miosin dead. Like, that's 2 pumpers, right? That's double Gressel dead, right? Eek Barbadurkle. Guys, Eek Barbadurkle indeed. That is sketchy. And then also you have the fear of like, oh, we need to wait time. So here's you need to res them or they run back, right? They haven't gotten res yet, right? It's a situation, right? And now it's like everyone just run past, get in there, but now they have to either res or run, right? And they're not in yet, and they don't want to get chain grobs, you know. Lottie was very worried at those deaths because Grob patrolled onto the pipe. See? He wasn't sure they had res or time to res them. Like, it's... They do get them up, right? They do get them up, which is good. But that was just scary. Now they have FAPs. Yelled out they'd have to do the rest of the run for 38 people. Because he thought they weren't going to bring him up. The whole snowball thing? I have not tested, but I don't think it's a troll. Maybe it was. Try being a mage in this, you can't even cast. Yeah, I mean, they had the time to wait there, so they could get a cast there. But, like, this is another thing that, like, I really like that they do, is they just run in, right? They literally just run in. Like, they do eat fears. Fair. Fine. They do eat fears, but in slower guilds, people would, like, back in the day, you used to, like, wait for your mages to get a 6-second pyro before every pull, dude. Before every pull. Imagine that. That would be the worst. All right, they need to kill this monstrosity fast, right? Lightning totem, turn, kill it, boom. Chain lightning, nope, it's dead. Easy, dude. Back in the day, no, my guild does that too. I'm not gonna lie, my guild does this too. And with warriors, just have your warrior DPS take care of it, dude. Just run in. Like, you should just all move as a mob. Like, this is the mentality of a speed run now. You are a mob. Everyone runs in at the same time. Yes, Lottie is technically slightly in before everyone else, but Gooch is doing the pulling anyways for most of it. So, like, these are all together. Dude, blow them up. Blow them up. Kill the totem. Lightning totem is spawned. Kill the totem. Totem is dead. Boom. Yoinksies, boys. A rolling ball of cleave, right? Patchwork is patting back the other way. Easy. Get some heals on Lottie. He's going to go into some little Diamond Flask set. I don't know if he Diamond Flask sets this. I think he does. He goes a little chonky. He has Diamond Flask on. He's in some chonky gear, though. Waiting for everyone to be in position. Healers get to go over there. Tanks need to get topped. He's looking real chonky right now. There it is. Look at that. He does that in a global, which is, I always love, like, it's just bound. Watch. It's just bound. It's just bound. Look. Okay. He's basically getting ready to Whoop. Diamond Flask set. Diamond Flask used. Back in. Let's go. What would happen if someone died to Frogger in the speedrun? Oh. Instant G kick? I don't know, man. And here, yeah, he does actually end up he ends up hanging out behind the boss, right? Shiro and Penta take pretty much all of those hatefuls. So owner is in top 4. Look at all the battle chickens. Look at all the battle chickens. Onslaught's main tank fell. We can't. It's unfortunato. So, look at the DPS on Patchwork too. Captain's at 1.8k. Like, and people are gonna go up, dude. He fell twice. That's unfortunate. I feel like that happens, right? Like, as much as Onslaught might not be super performing right now, they tend to be the world's best horde guild, right? And they have some of the world's best horde players and some of the world's best players for sure. Absolutely. I say this all the time, but I think Dali is like one of the best warriors ever. He plays so smart. Not even just on output, he just reacts to everything so well. Yeah, Dream State also. But I'm just like, Onslaught kind of is getting a lot of memed on lately, right? Just because of Naxx. All right, look at the DPS though. 1.8k, 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 1.7, 1.7, 1.7. Like, Baker's DPS is straight pumping. Straight pumping, guys. They're going to pretty much blow up these spewers and then get the next ones. Firecliff's literal Twitch god. He thinks it's the reason is because they have 3 raid teams and some of those people don't try that much. Damn. Okay, so here, Lottie will actually explain it, but like if you're right here or right here, so your casters at that one and your melee at this one, you're not gonna like get knocked and screwed, right? You're not gonna die. Easy. Easy. Oh my god, guys. So they blow these up, and then now they're just going to move on to Grob. Kiss of the Spider on your main tank, I've talked about this before, is just stupid threat gen. Best places to kite Grob is up the ramp if he's not already up the ramp, so that you can cut down on transit time. Salbakers runs 2 rogues. They run 1 exposed armor rogue and 1 pumper rogue, which is Roguish. Roguish just had to work today. Roguish couldn't make the speed run because he had work. But he puts up numbers that are very much similar to warrior pumpers. Yes, having Blessing of Salve is a bigger deal, yes. But like even then, it's like it's mainly the idea for Kiss on the main tank, like the idea where they love it really is because like if you get those nasty parries, you know, those nasty bloodthirst parries, your auto attacks and your heroic strikes, everything is still hitting a lot. Alright. So Lottie's not going to be main tanking this because he was main tanking that last fight. He used Deathwish also. Deathwish, main tank, do it, dude. Threat is not an issue on Alliance, yeah. Think they'll roll Horde for TBC? Ally dominate vanilla. I think they might roll Horde for TBC. I don't know. I would say most of the best guilds probably would run Horde for TBC. I don't see why not, really. I know, I'm pretty sure Progress isn't running Horde. Kiss of Spider, Deathwish, Thunder Fury, Unpullable. Yeah, dude. You literally have no chance. Salbaker's threat per second is insane. It's like Traegor's here. Like you're not ripping off Traegor. You know, it's like the best tanks in the world. You're not ripping threat off these guys, right? Like maybe right away, and they have no world buffs, and there's like 3 parries in a row. But like Traegor, how would you say what are the chances that anyone's ripping threat off of you? Like, I almost would Death Wish every boss. Dude, that's not possible. Literally, that's not possible. Dude, that's literally not possible. Our casters are stronger, ally or horde in TBC. Horde, Orc. Orc racial is so good in TBC. Orc racial. You don't pull off these tanks without 75% parry. Ask Jealous, it's not gonna happen, yeah, right? Like Jealous just goes in, dude. You're like, from any of the best tanks in the world, even like any of the best tanks in the world, and especially Alliance, like you just don't stand a chance of ripping when they've got world buffs. So you can see here, even Lottie is using a shield. and he's using Thunder Fury now. These guys fucking hit hard. Like, these mini bosses are no joke. He's got Stone Shield up, and these bosses are no joke. I did not see what their Gluth strat was for kiting their skellies. And then he's gonna go back to normal weapons. He's got Thunder Fury main hand now, and he's right behind the boss. The idea, ideally, is that you can't get a parry in your first attack, but he kind of turns around instantly. So I don't think you actually really get the chance to do it. Lottie had Salve there for Stalag and Fuegan. I didn't even look at that. He does. He clicks it off though for Thad. Look, everyone can DPS Thad right away. Gets into position. Here we're gonna see, like we said earlier, the next death, dude. Yeah, you could bat. That's what I was thinking. You could batch it if you have the rage. You just pool rage at the end. So just the DPS behind him, no reason for the tank. No, ideally you pull rage. Okay, Odal dies from a huge ignite and threat. Lottie actually calls out that there is a taunt resist. I don't know why he didn't Petri. Lottie called that out too. No other, like, Petris are really just for ignites now, right now, if you're not doing it with the big pull. And this is the rip to Tails, which I showed earlier and we can show again. Yeah, you can lip, but then if the taunt resists again, like if all of your taunts resist, right? All right, here's negative, boys. Positive, move through. We'll watch the Tails clip again. So he gets the shift. Shift, unfortunately, does not move. Unfortunate. Boss is tauntable. Boss is tauntable. Okay, so here, at 30 seconds, Lottie, like, they're going to Saph, right? At 30 seconds, Lottie calls for everyone to move into position and pull Saph. I just closed the clip. I don't have it anymore. If someone has it, let me know. I'll pull it up after. Tails did have a rough run, unfortunately. Also, like, people mess up things, right? People mess things up and still are some of the best players in the world, you know? So this is a show that, like, even in the world's best run ever, even the world's best players can mess things up, right? Okay, so everyone now should be out of here, right? Everyone should be in position. All of these people are slow. All of these people are slow. They should have been in position already. The boss is already pulled, right? All of them should be in position already. All of them. All right? 23 seconds. Cadet knows he's screwed. Let's what? He knows he's screwed. And it's like, I'm dead. There's really nothing you can do, right? I mean, once you've waited there, you're screwed, right? So that's unfortunate. And look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 people dead. Odal just gets the res, right? So they're running this with people down. This, dude, oh my god. Look at the timing on this. This is within a frame. So this is within a frame. That Lottie goes to his Diamond Flash set, pops it, and then the boss summons. He can't see the boss, right? He can't see the boss. Everyone else that's been here already can. Look at this. Diamond Flash set, pop, Saph. Actual God gamer confirmed, dude. What could he have done to live? Nothing. He needed to move earlier. He was in the wrong position. Actual God gamer confirmed. Yeah, that was, I think, the craziest play of the entire raid. That was the craziest play of the raid. That was nuts. That was fucking so nuts. As you can see, he's even wearing a chonky set too. Again, Saph hits super hard. Don't underestimate this boss. He hits hard, dude. He would be dead. He would have died 100%. Show it again. It looks sick in slow-mo. I'll show it after we watch them finish the boss, right? So, one air phase. On a Saph, on like a speedrun, you really only want to get one air phase on a clean Saph, right? You really only want to get one air phase. Get back there, keep healing. People need to keep healing. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people are dead. They should be running back. Tails should be running back. There's 3 people that are ghost. They should be running back. Cisco dies here. Should be running back. These 2, they should be running back already. Right? There's a Drast dies here. I don't know how Drast died. Let's go pull it up. I didn't see Drast die on this fight. Maybe just to damage, but it might have been, he might have gotten cleaved, or like a blizzard tick. He sees that he gets a blizzard tick really fast on himself, uses last stand, pog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 deaths. 6 deaths. Saphiron still won't go into the air phase. Once he's below 10%, he won't go into air phase anymore. Huge. You're still in combat. Here's the thing, right? You're in combat. You can't res here. Soft res and got Gressel. Did they get? Who got the Gressel? I did not see it. God, they would. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people are dead still, right? 6 people are dead still. And have not ran back and gotten in. Like, right as combat drops is when you can get in. Like, he was able to swap gear. Everyone is eating. Everyone should be in. 1, 2. They should be in. Everyone should be in. John Madden got the Gressel upgraded from Iron Foe. Huge grats, man. Oh my god. If only Iron Foe was as good as it was in private servers, right? Probably Blizzard. It was Blizzard. Here. Okay. I want to just do this just for the timing. Just for the timing, right? One, if you're going to summon people, I would do it right here, or I would have done it already, right? Like, while people are eating, I would have summoned them, right? Now the summon is back here, which is a little scary, because, like, what if you decide to pull as he's accepting the summon? Okay? So I want to count how much time is gone here. All right. Let's look at the gate opening. The gate opening. Yeah, 40 DPS to 73 DPS. Not a bad upgrade at all, man. White's creeping some more. They died. I don't know why people died on Saph. All right. Let's look at when he gets into position, right? 51-46. 51-46, guys. 51-46. I honestly thought that this would cost them, that this might cost them the sub 1 hour. Dress didn't swap to his Frost Res gear and got blizzarded. Rip. Damn. Dress end of this raid was not the most smooth, but it happens, dude, right? It happens to everybody. I need to get my warriors this week or two. So if anyone has this, or we'll ask Lottie tomorrow or something. If he has this one so that my warriors can see that I never have battle shout. It was like 40 seconds. 32 seconds. 32 seconds. Here, Young, let me permit. Young Tamaguchi. There, you should be able to post it now. And then KT phase 1, there's nothing special. Let's just double time this. All right, nothing really special. Oh, clutch. Thank you, brother. All right, so nothing special phase 1. Let's look at Saphiron. Let's look at deaths. Frost Aura, Frost Aura, Frost Aura, Frost Aura. And he has chill. He takes 2 ticks of Blizzard. 1 tick of Blizzard for 4,000 damage. Rippers. Life Drain goes out. And then Frost Aura. Rippers. Yeah. Unfortunate. No Frost Dress. Happens. And then let me skip this song. Let's go back to this one. I don't want no blah, blah, blah in here right now. Could there be a strat to pull the whole cubbies? No, they respawn. No. The HPS, yeah. Gular, Yalar. 1,000 HPS, dude. Yeah. Real pumpy. Real pump. Yeah, the static timer. So like Cthulhu phase 1 is literally a static timer. Kel'Thuzad. There's nothing you do. There's nothing you can do to make this faster. Just sit here and do it. Our guild's priest had over 1k too. Jesus, dude. Priest OP or what? Phase 2's in 40 seconds, which is 20 seconds with our double time. Obviously. $11 seconds. Yoink. Alright. Let's get in it, dude. This is where the whites redeemed themselves, right? That's where the whites redeemed themselves. Lottie just positions KT where he wants it. Easy peasy. He needs to back it up slightly. Yeah. Void zone. Easy dodge. Let's go. They have a lot of melee, so like during a freeze, they could use like the melee. Sometimes melee will run out into like a position like 2 melee or 1 melee will just back out. I don't recall seeing anyone do that. I don't recall seeing anyone run away outside of void zones. There's the little freeze. And they're back. Yeah, nobody ran out. Melee actually moving out of Shadow Fissure, dude. Yeah, I'll show the Diamond Flash swap again. CC'd. Shadow Fissure, everyone's out of it. Easy. And Fissure, like, if people don't know, like, once you see the thing go up in the air, that's when it's done. You can move in. Once you can go in. Oh. Like that, right? Okay. So that was the one that Drast dies to. Here we go. All right. Let's watch this. R.I.P. to our boy. R.I.P. to our boy. He just zones in. So that animation though, like I was saying, that like thing that comes out of the ground, once that happens, you can move back in. The fissure's done, right? The fissure will still be on the ground, so you'll still see it, but you can move in already. So don't like worry about it. today I got 6 Shadow Fishers on me. It was kind of crazy. Kel'Thuzad was griefing me. We still did number 1 DPS on the fight for my guild, but it was not a clean kill. And we got the Gressel, so we're good. KT down. Boom. Boom. This was actually faster than their record victory of KT2. Look at, like, so if they had gotten their normal KT pacing, they would be screwed, right? But they kill KT in 1 minute and 54 seconds. 1 minute and 54 seconds. Like, Apes has 1 minute and 46. So Apes, crushing. Gehenna CU. Let's just TBC, guys. 1 minute and 54 seconds. Really, really fast. Their 4 Horsemen also was world's fastest. And it was even not the most smooth, right? So it could have been faster. So their 4 Horsemen was also world's fastest. That's pretty much it. Let's actually watch the Saph swap again. Because it was actually insane. All right. Look at this. I'm going to do this in 0.25 speed. And while I'm doing this, I'm just going to say, like I mentioned at the beginning of me doing this breakdown, this is probably the last time I'll do like a breakdown, maybe, for a while at least, of a Naxx where I'm watching it like at full speed. Because I know I am going to upload this to YouTube, as meme as it is. Boom! Frame. In the frame. Oh my god, he batched it almost. That was so sick. But yeah, I am going to upload this one to YouTube because it's the world's first sub 1 hour. Huge grats to Salad Bakers. Again, like massive grats. Thank you guys for being here watching this, obviously. I think, progress hasn't gone yet. Noobs and CN United haven't gone yet. So they could beat this, but this is the first 1 hour. Here it is. Diamond Flask on. You can literally see Saph before his gear. You can see Saph in his target before his gear is swapped. Look at that. Insane, man. Insane. So yeah, with that, guys, I'm going to be making a ton of videos for TBC, pretty much focused on prep for TBC. And so if you like the video as this goes on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Anyone who's hanging out here on Twitch, I just like you guys. You're all dope. So thank you for being here. And that is Salad Bakers. Dude, unreal. God Gamer confirmed. Like, there was like a lot of memes that happened in this run, right? Oh, but that was just so nice. That was just so nice. Huge grats again to Salad Bakers, guys. All right, I'm going to hop off because I have to pack up all my stuff and then drive back to my house. So I have to, it's going to be a good old like 2 hours before I'm home in my actual house. Rippers. But everybody have a great night. Thank you guys for the follows, honestly.